This is Chuck Ross, June 11th, 2012 at approximately 3:27 p.m. For the record, can you both state your names for this interview?
Skye West.
Skye.
Alright. I'm just going to ask you some questions about the things you have encountered and your experiences thus far. So, what was the first time that you first saw the entity that has been following you?
Like Giggles or the red girl.
Let's start with Giggles.
Okay. The first time I saw Giggles was at the factory. That was months ago. 6-7 months ago, something like that.
What time of day was it?
It was middle afternoon was when we went there.
And you said it was at the factory.
Yeah.
Is that the place where you found me?
Yeah, same place.
Can you describe what she looks like? Let's start with, what was she wearing?
She usually wears all black garb, like a cloak, some weird cloak thing, and usually just random black things underneath it. Black shoes, usually dresses or skirts or something, and she wears a white mask over her face, and there's usually a hood. She's always got weird things, like with her eyes, or wearing scarves and a lot of jewelry and things like that.
Okay. But how tall is she?
I don't know, I guess she comes up to like my armpit. I don't know, she's short, but she's solid.
Can you describe to me the first time you encountered her?
The first time I encountered her, we were at the factory. Edward had just, he'd gotten mad and walked around the corner, and then she showed up, and I took off after her. I went running after her, and I followed her a little bit through the factory and wound up trying to attack her. She spun around and got me. I had a minor contusion in my wrist, and she messed up my knee and leg, and I had to have a falsie cast or whatever on both of those for a while.
Has anyone else in your group had a close encounter with this person?
Yeah, we've all had close encounters with her at some point. Violet was the most recent, well, other than the time she broke into my house, which was apparently recent. The last time we were all together that we all can remember, she ran at Vi and knocked her down, kicked her, and took the camera. So she's definitely a very violent and solid person.
Don't forget Chris.
Yeah, she killed our friend Chris. We have that on video. She strangled him.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks.
Have you ever attempted to make contact, talk to her?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've tried talking to her. I mean, I've yelled at her through videos and yelled at her.
Screaming isn't talking.
Okay, I guess I haven't talked to her.
Has she ever said anything?
Hee.
Yeah, I guess she just laughs. She's never really said anything, like, in actual words, just that nasty laugh of hers.
They usually don't. Has she tried communicating with you in any other way?
She's left notes and things. Well, I mean, we're assuming those were from her. She leaves like little pieces of paper on cars or posters on doors and things of that nature. She had the factory, one of the factory rooms was filled with papers that she apparently drawn all over. So she likes her crayons. She just, like, something's not right about her. Like, you know, like you come in contact with certain people, like you talk to whatever, and you feel like there's not something going on there that's completely firing correctly. She's definitely got that about her.
It's like being around a psychopath.
Yeah. Like, she's not all there. Like, she's human. She's obviously human, but there's something not right about her.
You also mentioned another entity known as the Red Girl.
Yeah, the first time I saw her was in a house, months ago, when I was going through some crap.
Would you care to elaborate?
No.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna push it.
I was at some guy's house that I'd been staying with for a little while. I was jumping from house to house. I was having a relapse, and that was when I first started seeing her. The next time I saw her was in the woods after I'd been taken, and I've seen her a couple times since then.
Okay. Anything in particular happened the first time you saw her?
First time I saw her, she would just stare at me and smile and walk around and just watch, and I don't really want to talk about the first time.
Is she a person?
I don't know. She doesn't move like a person.
She doesn't move like a person.
No, Have you ever seen like the soldiers? Like if you've ever watched the Nutcracker Ballet, like the way those soldiers move or whatever, like they're very fluid and everything, but they're very stiff. She reminds me of one of those.
So
like
kind of mechanical.
Her joints don't work like a normal person's. But she's obviously solid enough to hold whatever she uses to cut with.
Does she wear anything?
She wears a red dress, dance shoes, and a red mask.
So you can't see her face?
No, I've never seen it.
Okay. During any of your experiences, did she take any violent actions?
If you call this a violent action, then yeah. I'll show you some other time.
No, about not. I'm sure everyone's seen it by now. If I would put it all over fucking
I know
YouTube.
she did. Just
You could describe it to me if you don't want to show me.
I think I have a picture on my phone. It's healed up now. Not completely, but it's kind of ghastly. So if you're squeamish, I wouldn't look.
I think I could handle it.
This is what they found when I came back.
Mind if I hold this up to the camera?
Yeah.
Is that an eye?
Yeah. Again, it's just like white marks now. It's just scar tissue, but I don't.
Sorry to
It's
hear
not
about
something I'm
that.
comfortable showing.
Has she made any forms of communication with you?
No.
Verbal or maybe even telepathic? Like, have you heard anything inside your head? Possibly. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but usually with paranormal entities, they can also communicate with
I'm
you.
not schizophrenic. I haven't been hearing any voices or anything
I'm not.
like that.
I'm not saying that you're crazy or anything. I'm just saying that's a possibility. That they could communicate with you telepathically. Some paranormal entities are known to do that.
I haven't heard anything like that. I'm not crazy.
I'm not calling you crazy.
I know!
just-
I'm sorry.
Enough.
I'll drop it. I'm not gonna push it. I'm sorry.
Are we about done?
I don't know, I just feel like I'm not myself. Like, I can remember seeing her when I first see her, and I can remember when she leaves. But my memory of the period when she's there, I lose time. I don't know.
What do you think happens?
Well, I usually wake up somewhere else with dirt on my hands, so I don't know what happens. I just don't sleep. I just don't wait for her. I don't give her the opportunity.
You haven't slept recently?
No.
I'm sorry, that's not my business.
These are all stupid questions.
Actually, I got quite a bit of information out of this.
Oh, goody. I got a headache out of this.
Scott, do
Come on.
that.
Yeah. Let's go.
Wait, no, I'm not actually finished yet. Wait. Hold on, I still have one last thing I need to ask about. What about the tall faceless man in the business suit?
What? Oh, Skye,
Come on! We're leaving. Well, this is Chuck Ross, and that concludes our interview.